Hello, it's Lazy here again with yet another headphone review, or exactly speaking an earphone review. Today I'm gonna show you these, my audio-technica ATH-E70 earphones. And first, we could look at the box. Damn, it's hot in here. I think almost 30 degrees Celsius inside. It's like a sauna. First, here's the front of the box, and here you can see the earphone itself. Here's the side of the box, and here's another picture of the earphone. Behind the box we have just some universal information, and the last but not the least, we have the contents of the box and the spec sheet. So first, what comes in the box is like, we have a hardcover carrying case. We have a 6.3 millimeter adapter plug, and we have 4 pairs of silicone ear tips, different sizes, and 1 pair of these Comply 500 foam tips. I think these were medium size tips. Yeah, and what comes to the specs? Specs are as follows. So, these have a frequency range from 20 to 19 kilohertz. These have a sensitivity of 109 decibels. These have an impedance of 39 ohms, and these are easy to drive. If you want to drive this with a cell phone or an MP3 player, it's completely possible. There's no problem. Even you can even get insane volume levels if you want. This will really rock your head. Okay, the cable in this is white type, so it goes to both ears, of course, because these are stereo headphones, and the cable length is 1.6 meters. I don't know if my camera is basically good enough to show it to you. And the cable is terminated with a normal 3.5 millimeter L-shaped gold-plated plug. Okay, that's everything for the specs, and I can show you how the box looks like inside. So it's this slip cover. Japanese like good packaging always, and for them the packaging is everything. So the slip cover, and there's a normal cardboard box inside with fittings for the earphones. Nothing special here. Let's put it back. Now it does not want to go. Okay, let it be for now. And okay, next, the construction of these earphones. Let's see that, here's the slip cover from the box, and here we can actually see that these have this transparent cover, and what's under the cover is it's basically a three-way crossover network, because these have so-called balanced armature drivers, and these have 3 drivers in each capsule. So these are 3-way balanced armature in-ear monitor headphones. And that's quite a complicated construction. Truthfully speaking, it's quite a complicated construction. And but why it's like this? No, if you have a normal dynamic headphone or earphone, the one driver can basically drive the whole frequency range mostly without problems, if it's a good quality one, at least. But balanced armature drivers, the ones using these, I think that they made this like this because, when using 3 drivers, it's possible to exactly not have so much coloring to the sound when every range has its specialized driver. And how balanced armature driver works, yeah, it does not usually have a so wide frequency range by itself, so that's why three are needed for one side to get the whole wide range from 20 to 19 kilohertz. So what else I should say about this? Yeah, how balanced armature driver basically works, it's a thin metal sheet between two permanent magnets that vibrates when it's fed the signal from your source or MP3 player or whatever you're using. And that makes it actually, there's no need from air from outside, like dynamic earphones. They always need air from outside the earphone, and that basically that defeats the insulation mostly. So this don't let sounds from outside to get in whatsoever, especially if you use the complete tips. You know, however how loud your environment is, you will still hear only the music, almost entirely only the music. And okay, yeah, so what will come next is let's let the construction. So these have a detachable cable. You can just pull it out like this, and yeah, it goes in, just push it like this. So because in this kind of earphones, it's almost always the cable that breaks first and needs to be changed. And you know, because these are made for professionals, this has to be very reliable, very easy to fix, very easy to maintain. Everything like this, it's always a plus. It's always a big plus. And yeah, what comes to the sound of this, I would say that these have a very natural sound signature. And as I said, these have three drivers per side. So there's one for bass, and there's one for mid-range, and there's one for treble. And basically what's special in this is that normally balanced armature drivers, when it comes to bass, they don't have this kind of soft full bass like these have. So these sound like, with the bass like these sound like dynamic earphones, but with the much more accuracy, much more this sound, it's much more accurate, it's much more fast. You know, it's best of both worlds, I would say. What comes to mid-range, it's full, it's warm, it's very smooth. Yeah, these give a very good vocals, almost for any kind of music. The only little problem is with the treble. It has this so-called lower treble splash, so it's not the brightest treble out there, but it's not bad either. Yeah, in some, you know, if you have something like triangles in your music, then it can be a problem, but otherwise it's a very minor problem. And you know, otherwise you could almost use this as a studio monitors while mixing. And when you know how to, if you know how to use them, yeah, you could still use them like that. You just compensate with the little lack in the treble. So the people who these are made are basically some performing artists looking for a good stage monitor earphone that cannot be in a way or something like this, and they usually have to wear these long times. So you know, the treble might be like this because the audio-technica engineers thought about this and they didn't want people to get listening fatigue using this for a long time. So yeah, if I put this in a nutshell, it's a very, very lively sounding headphone. It's a very real sounding, very natural sounding headphone with just the little cons in the lower treble. So now I would basically say that the wholeness of the sound it's very good. In any way, it's very good. There's nothing that would turn you away about buying this. And yeah, next we can talk about the price. So the original MSRP of these was something like 600 US. And you know, it may sound like much, but if you know how much this kind of earphones usually cost, it's not very bad because the flagship models usually go something like 2 or 3,000 US. So these are actually a bang for a buck in any scale. And nowadays it's even better. I live in Finland, and here you can buy these for like 300 euros only. So it's, if you compare it to some high-end hands-free earphone for cell phones, those usually go somewhere around 100 euros. So this is 3 times that, but it's 10 times better. I would say this sound 10 times better. And what's good in this, actually, I have to mention this. With just 10 bucks from eBay, if you're willing to give some thought about this, it's like 10 bucks from eBay, and you can turn it to fully fledged, quite good, actually high-end standard hands-free for your cell phone. This is something like an Earmax brand. It's a very nice feeling cable. I've been using this for 1 year, and it's actually good. Maybe the sound quality suffers a little because the original cable is always tuned to this certain headphones, but yeah, it's a very minor difference. Most don't even notice it, I think. Okay, so my whole grade for these earphones, considering the price, that's only like 300 euros now in Europe. I don't know about US or Japan if these are still for sale, because these are actually an old model from 2000. I think these were made from 2016. My pair is made in 2016. So 4 years and still going strong. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so the whole rating for a earphone sounding this good, durable as durable as these are, with changeable cables, everything can be customized. And you know, I would give this a solid one from 1 to 10. This would be 8.5 as a whole. And the sound quality is not quite on a flagship level, but you know, the flagships cost like 10 times more, so these are a bang for a buck in any case. And from, let's say, and from 1 to 5, I would give like 4.5. Yeah. So basically, this concludes my review for these earphones, and I hope you like it. If you like it, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Please support my channel and subscribe.